Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Friday lunchtime at the workshop. Oh, Scott's back in the chat again, Jamie. I wonder if you've seen that Facebook thing.
There you go. Scott, check your Facebook.
Right, bring the guys in who we've got at the moment. We've got JP and we've got Jake. Can't hear you, Jamie. You're muted. Thank you. That's better.
Aww.
I was just offered some naan bread.
All right, nice for your lunch. Excellent. Anything with it?
Yeah, it looks like it had peppers on it.
All right, okay.
Oh.
There we go. That's the lunchtime menu sorted.
Yeah.
Right then, let's change camera and let you see what I'm going to be doing. So, oh, wrong camera.
Oh, camera.
That's better. So I've got a piece of sycamore on the lathe today, which is about 3.5 inches square at the moment, around about just over 4.25 long. So Steve put out about lidded boxes week, so I'm going to do a lidded box.
Hodgepodge is starting to sound like Joey. He said, "Can we get JP muted again?"
I knew someone was going to get there. Someone was going to get it.
I've just put my roofing gouge down and I can't find
Joe,
it.
Joey even said it was better with
There
him
it is.
muted. Scott gave
I
a
don't-
thumbs up, so I presume he's going to work his way out to the workshop.
Okay. That's touching the tool rest a wee bit, but I'll soon get rid of that. There we go. We'll
Right,
see how we get on with this one. If I get on okay with this one, I might shove another one on.
Well, all right. Let's quickly scroll up a bit and read out some people down in the chat, and quickly get Scott in here. Hello.
Oh,
Hiya,
Scott.
Scott.
He's got a whistle.
Oh,
Scott's got his own whistle.
Scott got a whistle.
I got a pack of 20. Hello.
There you go. So while he's in the while he's on the panel, we've also got him out in the chat. It's Scott the Blue Light Turner's Workshop. We have Dr. Bob. We have me. We have Wayne Wood Turner. We have Michael McEwen. We have Martin Breeze, Mr. Mailman through rain, sleet, or snow. We have Michael McEwen. We have Mr. Doug Miller at Woodspun Round. We have Mr. Colin Izzard. We have Michael McEwen. We have the awesome Ruby Claire. We have Joey, Homie Depot. We have Mr. Chris Dodds. We have Mr. Malcolm Douglas. We have Anita Ball. We have Hodgepodge Woodworks. We have, I know Dr. Bob's out there. He was in there quite early, so I don't know how I managed to miss him. Oh, it just jumped. Amy DeAngelis is out there. Dan from C-Day Wood Turning. The Wood Dude, Stephen's out there.
Good afternoon,
Paul
everybody.
Bolton's out there. I think I've got everybody. If I haven't, I apologise. So yeah, pinned to the top of the chat is Wayne's buy him a coffee, which is really buy him a wine. So click that link if you fancy supporting Wayne with getting him some melon oil and all that good stuff. I think his link tree's down in the description as well, where you can get him some Wayne the Woodturner merch. And I think that's it for the time being. At this time in Wayne, you have 29 people watching.
Excellent. Oh, that's just about spot on.
Okay, so that's 14 people have the opportunity to hit that thumbs up.
13.
I've just done it.
Just hit it. 12.
I was all ready, and then hubby had to shoot out and do hubby taxi duty.
Steve Fleming's in.
Hello,
Hey, Steve. Right then, get some shape into this. I'll shape the top of this first. I'll decide where I'm going to have the top start first.
Well,
let's go around about there.
Did you say what piece of wood it is, Wayne?
It's a piece of sycamore.
All right.
There we go. That should do it. I'll get my spindle gouge just to shape the lid.
Okie dokie. Douglas Mungham's waving at you, Scott.
Hi, Douglas. Seems weird. I've been listening from the tube for ages.
I already kind of know what this is going to look like.
What's
Been
that?
looking in your crystal ball, mate.
Yeah. Wayne usually goes for the same sort of style lidded boxes.
So there's this one, and if I get a chance to do the second one, that'll be the other style that I usually do.
Yeah. Amy says, looks like it's turning lovely.
It is, Amy. It really is very nice.
It looks like one of them lamps solar lamps that we've got in the back garden.
Just spray it black.
Yeah. Put a mirror on top. Dan says, what's the game today? Should we have a game or should we wait till Saturday? All right, no, let's
I
have a
don't
game.
mind.
Let's have a game. Right. So today's game, since Scott's in the chat,
Uh-oh.
is yeah, that's why we brought you in, Scott. I don't know if you caught Wayne's last show, Scott.
No, I didn't, mate.
Right. So it's going to be very similar to the last one. So what you got to do is you've got to get a movie title and replace one of the words with Scott. Okay.
Got gump.
So instead of Lethal Weapon, it'll be Lethal Scott.
Or like instead of Dumb and Dumber, it'd be Scott and Dumber.
There you go.
I like you, Jake.
I know you can take it. It's all good.
No, I've got lots of lives to catch up on. I missed it all while I was in Scotland.
So there you go.
All right, I might put a bit of texture on this as well. So I've got I was messing about with my texturing tool this morning, and I think I've cocked up my mid-sized blade on it. So I'm going to use the small one on this. I'm going to have to order a new blade for my
I can't
Sorby
read that out,
texturing tool.
Hodge. It's not Saturday.
Yeah.
If Doug's paying for the ticket, though, to Paris with Scott.
Amy says Forrest Scott. Scott Raider.
Yeah, that's not looking too bad.
Fox Scott.
Dirty Scotting.
Scott of the Arctic.
Down there, it's cold.
Werewolf in Scott.
Turner and Scott.
Turner and Scott. War of the Scots. Scott Wars. We need to talk about Scott. Scott of the Lost Ark. Scott Does Dallas. 101 Scots. The Full Scott. Falling down, as in falling Scott.
You'll be pleased to know, boys. You'll be pleased to know I did have a tumble.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Magic Scott.
Very light sand on this.
What happened with your fall, Scott?
It's a funny one.
Someone dug a hole around a tree root and I stepped backwards.
The Scott
Tripped over a-
centipede.
You tripped over a root?
I fell
No,
in
he
with the root.
fell into the hole.
Oh.
Oh dear, oh dear.
And right.
The
But the
Scott
hole's no longer
father. There's something about Scott. Ward Wilson's in.
Hey,
Dan
Ward.
says journey to the centre of Scott. Chris wants to know if you've been pole dancing against Scott.
Nah, that's a Brighton thing.
Sid says evening all may not be in long tonight.
Hey, Sid.
Hello, Sid.
Andy H is in.
Oh yeah, Andy.
What's up?
And Dewey Shed is in.
Hello, Dewey.
Oh, forgot to show the lid there,
Oh,
as
good.
usual.
Oh,
Do it,
Hey.
Yorkshire.
I guessed it right.
Hey, Keith's in. He says, I all back home but drained.
Oh, nice one, Keith. Nice to see you.
Hiya, Keith.
Mm-hmm.
Pleased you
How you
home.
feeling well? How you feeling well, mate? Scotty and the Bandit. Nightmare on Scott Street.
I thought I had some painting sticks here. I have.
Scott of the Caribbean.
Yeah, there you go.
See how this works. It probably won't, but we'll see.
The good, the bad, and the Scott. Chris Schwind is in.
Hello.
Do you want to change
Good.
cameras,
Hello,
mate?
Chris.
Or are you finished with the colouring now?
No, that's fine. That's fine. I'll change camera so you can see what I'm doing. I'm just highlighting some of the textured areas. Thin one. Let's have a look where that
Doug
one
says
is.
for a few Scots more. Gone with the Scott.
Where are we going?
Sid says, Amy!
Hello.
And Amy says, Sid! Douglas says, the amazing acrobat Scott. Amy says, Scott Bueller's day off. The greatest Scott man.
From Scott.
Look out, because here I come.
Jennifer's
Jennifer's
Craft and
in?
Creation is in.
Hey, Jennifer.
Amy says, Mulan Scott.
Hello.
And Bailey's Woodworks in.
Hey, Chris.
Hello.
Right, let's get this parted off. Turn the speed up a bit more. There
Oswald
we are.
said, "What's eating Scott's grapes?" Planet of the Scots. Big Scott in Little China.
Right, put some shape into the top now.
Connie's in.
Hey,
Hello.
Connie.
Johnny.
You cheeky girl.
Yeah, cheeky. Citizen Scott. Raging Scott. One flew over Scott's nest.
Yeah, but they weren't flying on. They weren't flying EasyJet, were they?
No. A Clockwork Scott. The Scent of Scott. The Wizard of Scott. Scott of Arabia. The Sound of Scott.
So I'll have a look and see. Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah. Scott and the Giant Peach.
Don't like peaches.
Scott and a Chance of Meatballs. Train Scott in.
You like meatballs?
Snow White and the Seven Scots.
That'd be a good time.
Scott Wars. The Silence of the Scots.
Who puts the lotion in the basket?
I nearly swore then.
Jennifer, Wayne is doing a lidded box.
Out of sycamore. With a bit of texture on the lid. And a bit of colour on the lid as well.
Scotty bang bang.
Saving Private Scott.
Oh,
The
on
Dark
camera.
Scott.
That one.
Oh, conversation piece.
Hmm.
The Scott Redemption. Rocky Horror Scott Show. The Scott Hole. Scott in the Hood. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Scott. Scott in Wonderland.
Robin Scott Men in Tights, also from Scott.
Cape Scott. There you go, Hot Scott from Amy.
Lid back on there.
Dances with Scott.
Well, there is one that you don't have to put Scott in the title for.
Oh yeah.
That's Falling Down.
Hodgepodge, Austin Powers, the Scott that shagged me.
Leave that one out.
Scott Former.
And over there. Right, should I put some texture on this as well? What do you reckon?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Jurassic Scott.
We've already had that one, haven't we?
Don't know.
2 Jurassics is pretty good.
I keep doing them, don't I? There's another one out this week.
All right. Oh, yeah. Keep putting them
Yeah.
out. They're cool.
Yeah. Enter the Scott. You got 51 people out in the chat, Wayne.
Excellent.
The Scott Hunter.
That means that 26 people have the opportunity to smash that thumbs up.
And John Gibson's in here for the first time.
Hey, John.
How you doing, John?
Hello.
Scott and Clyde.
Scott Phillips.
You got that obvious one. Just Scott. Phantom of the Scots. 3 Men and a Scot. I don't think I want to see that. Amy says a few good Scots.
One's
You
just
can
not enough.
handle the truth.
Yeah, one's just not enough.
The Green Scot.
All right, get some. All right, I'm just going to clean this up. I know it's been waxed and everything, but I'm just going to clean it up with a piece of orange Webrax pad.
Like a different Scot. Only
And then
one
what
Scot
we'll
the same.
do, change camera.
It's not spelt the same.
The Incredible
Stick some more
Scot.
colour on here, I think.
Walking Hours is in.
Hello there, 4.
How you doing? Chronicles of Scott. Scots of the Caribbean.
Nope.
Yeah, okay, wait, I know he said that. Good Scott hunting. Mutiny on the Scott. Lock, stock, and two smoking Scots. Brian's in.
Hello,
I've
Brian.
got a goldie. I've got a yellow. Not quite gold. But
Colin Izzard's got a question. Wayne?
yeah,
Says, what make of the colouring pens, please?
if you hang on, I'll just let you know. So these are, who are they by? I think they're by a company called Script. Premium Artist Brush Markers. And what you've got on these is you've got one end which is quite thick and the other end is very fine. And they come in, this pack comes in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 colours.
And Stephen Wooddude's got a question. He says, where do we send the lidded box photos to?
Probably to Steve Curval. Is there not a link in last Sunday's live? Oh, in fact, these super great things. If you have a look at the back, Aldi.
There you go.
There you go.
Brian's in the chat. Maybe he'll be able to point you in the right direction, Stephen. Where do they send the pictures for the lidded boxes, Brian, for lidded box week? We would have been better prepared, but we're just simple earworms.
You're just a dude.
Heather from Spirit Wind, Woodstone and Bone is in.
Hiya,
Hello, Heather.
Speed up and do some hollowing out. Camera.
Camera.
The camera.
Steve says, not sure if Brian is still speaking to me. What did you do?
Oh no.
There's no link in the description of last Sunday's live.
All right, okay. Just need this tool rest up a wee bit so I can get this right on centre. So I can do a bit of drilling with this spindle gouge.
Christos says at Audi, they're probably next to the snowshoes.
Yeah, probably.
John says the sound of Scott. The Scott identity from Douglas. Chris says Lemony Snicket's a series of unfortunate Scots.
All right, what am I going to use here?
Stephen says I might have mentioned something about the SK114s.
Oh, right. Okay.
Amy
Funnily
says,
enough, Brian. If Brian's still, that's what this is. That's what this chuck is.
Brian should get one of them.
Yeah.
I think everybody else is telling them that as well, to tell you the truth.
You know, Brian, don't bow to peer pressure, mate. You do you be you.
Yeah.
Love ya.
Oshwatch says Invasion of the Scott Snatchers.
Hodge is on fire today, man. He's doing good.
I know what Scott did last summer.
That's pretty good.
just a little smidge. This will be too much.
Scott Trek, Next Generation. Scott Razor. Gone in 60 Scots.
Ooh.
Scott in 60 seconds.
Keeping it classy. It's not Saturday night.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Scott.
Oh, that's a super tight fit. That's just one more. Here we
Little
go. This is where it turns into a French fit.
Carry On Up Scott. Deep Space Scott. Kung Fu Scott. Fasten the Scott. Scott's Amazing Journey. The last of the Scots. Doug says the pictures go to Steve's email. So, Stephen, there you go, buddy. All the pictures go to Steve's email.
Right, I'm just going to loosen this off just a little bit.
Never ending Scott from Scott. Around the Scott in 80 days.
I'm not that fat.
Yeah, I was about to say that all depends on how many bourbons he's had.
I was like, here we go.
Scott Punk. Bad Scots for leave.
Right, just carry on hollowing this out now.
Walking House says, was that a Yorkshire fit? Too tight.
Yep, that was a Yorkshire fit.
Chris says the last Scott Bender. The Scott Lebowski. And the dude.
Mark Gentleman Woodturner's in.
Hey, Mark.
Hello, Mark.
Nightmare on Scott Street. David Miller's in.
Hello.
Right,
Scott Powers, Man of Mystery. Crocodile Scott D. Someone had a question for you there, Scott. I don't know if you caught it. Douglas Mungan says, Scott, have you finished your training?
No, it's about a 3-year course. So, long way to go.
Amy says, Scott's World. Hodgepur says, driving Scott's Daisy.
And Peter Twisted Trees is in.
Hello,
Hey,
Pete.
Hello, Pete.
Take that centre down a bit more.
Doug says fried green Scots.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Scott.
Karate Scott. The last Scott. Dummer and Scott. Scott of the Lathe.
And Terry from TJ Turnings in.
Ah,
Oh,
Terry.
Terry.
Scott Club. How to lose a Scott in 10 days from Anita.
You don't need 10 days, just need a true root roll.
I'm gonna put my long tool rest on there.
Oh, Pete's saying he's got a secret photo to make public when he gets back to a real computer.
Oh.
Interesting. I'll wait till Saturday to read that one out.
Yeah.
What one's that?
I just like.
Hodges
Oh,
one.
yeah, I've seen Hodges one. Jennifer's got a question, Wayne.
Yeah.
Question for Wayne from Mark. Is there a particular reason you have a collet on your tool rest post?
What, on the small one? That one.
That one?
Seems so.
That one?
Yeah, that one puts it to the same height every time. So I don't have to adjust. I can't actually get it on to the big tool rest because there's not enough room to get it on the big tool rest. But this has got because of the shape of this, more of the stem sticks out, and this just puts it at the same height every time.
Just a stop
That's a good
block.
idea.
Yeah, it's basically just a stop block, so I don't have to sort of set with this big one. What I have to do with this one is that when I'm putting this one in, I actually use my forefinger. So I've got my forefinger there, just underneath the shoulder of that. So that puts it to the proper height for me for using my spindle gouge, rough and gouge, ball gouge, and things like this. And then I'll maybe alter it when I'm using the likes of scrapers and things, so it comes up a little bit. Or if you saw me drilling down with the spindle gouge earlier on, I'll bring it up a little bit so the spindle gouge is horizontal when it's going straight in for drilling.
Mm-hmm. My little tool post has got a cable tie on it.
All right, that's an even cheaper idea.
That's a Yorkshire idea, that is.
I know, right? Hodgepodge has got an even better one. Diary of a Wimpy Scott. Captain Underscotts. Godzilla versus Scott. Scott's Underpants.
That's it. That's what I was after.
Mark
What,
said
my
thanks, by the
underpants?
way.
He's after Scott's underpants. That's weird, Wayne.
Sucky!
Oh.
Fast
Pete
times
says
at Ridgemont
big enough-
Scott.
Pete says big enough workshop with a new 508 and a new VB in it.
Ooh.
He's what? I missed that.
So Pete says he's got a big enough workshop with a new 508 and a new VB in it.
All right. But has he got a 508 and a VB?
Says in it.
Oh, right. I thought you said he had a big enough workshop to fit it in.
No. Says with new 508 and new VB.
Ah.
Excellent. Excellent. Lost me 240 grit now. Oh, Jesus.
Oh no, sorry. Mark put Pete how much not to make the picture public, and then Pete's put big enough workshop with that in. So no, all the pic go. Pete went. All the pic goes public. My mistake. It's the old age.
Oh my! Okay. We miss Shook.
Yeah.
He does it.
Hey,
He does it better, doesn't he?
Scott, do your
I've got-
best, Shook.
I've got to say, as a Shug impersonator, me, you make a bloody good dustman.
Oh, Amy's saying, "Kiss me, Scott."
You're in Australia, Amy.
No, that was film, Scott.
Australia.
I know, Wayne. I know. Australia.
Stick a bit of grit in that.
Wivey says, "Breakfast at Scott's." Douglas says, "Oh my, real deep."
Real deep.
Joe says, "JP, please never do that again."
Until next time.
Until next time, yeah.
Might do it right now.
I might, but Joey was actually nice to me for a change.
He said please, didn't he? And no capital
He did.
letters. I got you.
Hang on, what time of day is it
What-
where Joey is?
what-
He hasn't been
what's
drinking this early in the morning, has he?
I know. More
It's
to the point, there was
18
no curse words.
It's 18 minutes to the hour of 8 o'clock.
He must have had his breakfast tacos.
He already got, yeah, you doing good.
Scott, 40-year-old virgin. Scott, home, Alabama.
Right. Get this parted off now.
Whistle in the Scott.
Joey said you scared the waitress at the window taking his order. She gave him the weirdest look.
Oh, that wasn't me, Joey. That was you.
He has to blame something.
Yeah. You've got that much food, but there's only one of you in the truck.
Now we're trying to line this grain up.
Douglas Mangum says, question. Wayne, did you not need the Yorkshire grit anymore?
Well, the thing is, Douglas, if it's on the floor, it can't fall any further.
Hodgbush says, scent of a Scott. He said, I think I said that already.
That'd be
That's
2
it.
cents of a Scott.
2 cents.
Right, change camera.
Camera.
And there we have just a nice wee box.
Nice.
Textured lid, textured body with just a little bit of colouring on there.
Nice.
1:45.
Nice.
Right, I'll not have time to do another one. Do you want to have a quick question and answer while we're sitting here?
Yeah, go for it. Amy says, mean Scots.
Right, let's bring the guys in and we'll do a Q&A sesh for people who are in the chat.
Douglas Mangum says, roll nice,
Mint.
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 Yeah, Bobby Duke at Make a Central turned around and said, "You've got a picture of yourself on your T-shirt." I said, "I know it's in case I forget who I am."
Hodgepodge says naked Scott 33 and a third.
Right,
Ames says,
Stephen's
Scott,
office
any
want to do
projects
some more
planned?
turning.
Any projects planned? Yeah, table lamp. I will be back Thursday night. I'm going to start that. Been putting it off, but we will be doing it.
There you go. Thank you, Michael, and thanks everybody else who's made a comment about the box.
I've got a levitating box coming out on Sunday.
Ooh. Ooh. I've already seen the box and the video. And I commented, because commenting's free. You don't have to pay for commenting.
Yeah,
By
comment
golly.
free. Yeah.
Free.
What you
Right,
want to do is
Brian's away back out of the shed.
after the live's finished, what you want to do is go down under the comments under the video and just tell Wayne how awesome his T-shirt looks.
Thank you, Mark.
It's like a walking
Rob's put in-
milk carton.
Yeah, Rob's put in 2,000 Scots Under the Sea.
Scott stinks.
Cheers, Rob. What movie is that from?
Who cares?
Take the piss out of Scott Day.
Cheers, Martin. Well, I tell you, on Wednesday night with the songs about Shug, it was never ending.
I've got to go
I
back.
know,
and
right?
watch it.
Ocean Scott.
No, it looks like we're not getting any questions.
Don't look like it. Oh, a question, Wayne. Where can people buy your merch?
If you go into the description of the video, it has got a link to my link tree where you can get into to buy my merch. Right, Douglas, if you turn a vase in sections height-wise, how can you hide the joins? With difficulty, I'll have to say on that one, Douglas, unless you're going to use lots of layers of paint rather than stain. Because if you use stain, you're still going to have a bit of a glue line, which is going to show up. But if you paint it and use quite a few coats of paint, that may well hide the glue lines.
Or a bit of texture.
Well, that would more highlight it. It wouldn't really hide it. But yeah, I can see what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the other thing you can do, yes, seeing texture, rather than do a texture, do where the glue lines are, make like a V cut with a skew chisel at each glue point. That way, it's not hiding them; it's actually highlighting the joins rather than hiding them, which can have a good effect as well.
Yeah.
Thursday
I
night,
don't know-
Steve.
I don't know if anyone saw the beaded Paduke bowl that I done, but you could put beads all the way down it.
Yep.
Now, again, this one's for Douglas because Douglas has been asking me these types of questions for a couple of weeks now about doing vases in sections. One of I forget his name now. Oh God, he's up beside me as well. Anyway, one of the best ways of doing them is that you put one piece of wood onto your headstock and you turn the shape of that and turn the inside. Then you put the next ring on. Then you turn that and turn the outside, and you just keep on going like that. It takes a bit longer to do because obviously you've got to wait for the glue drying, but that's how a lot of people do these really big sectional vases and bowls and things like this. The likes of Kyle Toth, he does huge section bowls, and that's how he does them. He does them one ring at a time. There's that other guy as well, that young guy, I'm forgetting his name now. Oh, what's his bloody name?
Oh, I know you're talking about. That's going to
Nah,
bug me.
go on. Yeah, Ruby said put beads on each side of the join, so you're actually hiding the join within the cove line, if you like.
Oliver Gomez.
That's him.
That's
Yeah.
it.
That's him.
Yeah. Yeah. There is actually another guy in Germany that does it as well. I can't remember what his name is. He has. I don't think he's put a video out for a while. Douglas says, "Spain is what I was looking to do, but I do not have deep hollowing tools."
No. Right, that's another thing I was going to talk about. I'll maybe mention it tomorrow night, depending on what I'm doing. But you can actually use your ball gouge as a hollowing tool. Let's get this one, 1/2 inch ball gouge. Right, so what you're going to be doing, you're going to be using the ball gouge as basically a scraper, so for doing hollowing. Now, usually, we're assuming the headrest is at this end. When you're cleaning a ball out, you've basically got the flute like this, and you're cleaning the ball out like that. Let's go on to headstock. So what you're doing when you're cleaning the ball out, you're going in like that. Okay. Now, if you want to hollow out a vase, I haven't got any here. Yes, I have. I've still got that piece of yew I did last week. Just to give a quick explanation. I still haven't finished off that piece of yew that I started last week.
Oh, you.
I know. Terrible.
Feed me, Seymour. Feed me, Scott.
I've got an Easter egg here, Jake.
So what you would actually do when you're using the ball gouge as a scraper, let's move these out of the way so you can see better.
Douglas is saying he wants to do a 10-inch vase and do a string pull like you do.
Okay, right. Start off small then. Right, so if you're cleaning the ball out, you've got your the bevel pointing in the direction you're going to cut, which is over that way. When you're going to use this as a scraper, what you do is you turn it all the way around, so it's just about upside down. So what you're having is you're having this edge here, which is not a cutting edge. You're having this edge here. Let's turn that speed down so I can show you. I haven't got a handle on this, so maybe ball gouge or a handle on. There we are. Right. So rather than going in with your bevel pointing towards where you're going to be cutting, turn the ball gouge all the way around. And what you do is you introduce that so it's on the trailing bevel. So that's not actually cutting at all. And then what you do is you slowly turn it round. So I'm actually turning the flute, if you like, is pointing at about 7 o'clock now. Okay. So I'm starting to turn it round. So it'll start cutting when I just get past 8 o'clock, if you like. So I've got the going in like that, turn it round, and you're just coming on to the bottom cutting edge there, and you're using the ball gouge as a scraper. And then when you turn it back round towards 6 o'clock again, you're just hitting the wood on the trailing edge. So you bring it back round towards yourself till you start getting the cutting edge, and then you're using the ball gouge as a scraper. Hope that was helpful, Douglas.
There you go. And John Hayes has just popped in.
Hello.
Hey, John. There we go. people from Ontario. 2 people from Ontario.
Mm-hmm.
We like our Canadian friends.
We do
We
love
do.
'em.
I can't remember where Ruby's from now.
Canada.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
It's a big place, Jamie.
He's like,
I meant in relation to Ontario. Right, I think I'll knock it on the head there. There's not many other
You've
questions.
got
Feed
one
me.
last question just come in, Wayne.
feed me,
Yeah,
Seymour.
John, have you ever put a wet project into a paper bag to help dry it? Yes, I have. I've used paper bags. I've used cardboard boxes. I don't tend to use plastic bags because they can build up moisture within the bag. Oh, hang on. Ruby's from Ontario as well, so 3 people, at least 3 people in from Ontario. at the moment. Camera. So yeah, I have used paper bags. I've used cardboard boxes. Like I say, I don't tend to use plastic bags because they can build up moisture within the plastic. I start off with the shavings that actually came from the bowl when I was turning it, and then over time I'll sort of replace them and put drier shavings in. It doesn't take long for if you rough turn the bowl down to maybe 1 inch thickness, 1 inch wall thickness, it'll only take a couple of months to get them dry enough to finish.
There you go.
Right, I think we will knock it on the head at that point. Thanks everybody for coming along, and again, thanks to my earworms for coming in. Remember to make a comment on the video underneath once it's finished. Comments are free. It does. Well, it gives me. I know people comment within the chat and everything, but it gives me a chance to see what people think about the video once it goes out. So I'm going to press the button.
Not only is it free, but it doesn't cost anything either.
Oh, it doesn't cost anything. I found that about free stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty cheap.
Pretty cheap. Right, I'm hitting the button. Thanks everybody for coming in. And what's going on? Steve's on tonight. 7:45. He's usually on. We've got Jake and Jamie on tomorrow, Saturday morning cartoons. That is 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. UK time, and I'm not sure what time in Australia. I'm back on at 8 o'clock tomorrow night for Saturday. I nearly said Saturday morning cartoons there. Saturday Night Mint. So I'm back for Saturday Night Mint. I've got no idea what I'm going to be doing, but I'll do so. Usual, I'll do something in the background, and the guys will be chatting. So that's it. I am now hitting the button. Thanks again, everybody. See you soon.
Third time's a charm.